rogue bird.
Hey everyone, welcome to the vlog. I was one of the lucky few that defeated the Walking Man and got to attend Final Fantasy's Fan Fest for a second time in my Final Fantasy loving career. So, after a lengthy day of travel, we started day one super early to make sure that I got ready for such a hype day. Registration was a really simple process. I was so thankful for all the staff, and everybody was extremely friendly, something that was consistent all weekend. So, after we got our wristbands and swags, we lined up outside the convention center and waited for the hall to open, which was totally fine since the Cali weather was good and absolutely a godsend after having to deal with Las Vegas burning lava hot weather. Shout out to the homies I got to hang out with. It was such a fun weekend. Rare Moogle sighting. Anyways, then we moved through security really fast and worked to find our seats. We ended up not being super close to the stage, but the seats are fine. And I felt like there was way more seating this year than the last time at the Vegas Convention Center, but I could also just be, manipulated by the shape of the hall. And maybe that's what it made it seem like. There was so much amazing cosplay this week that I got to see. I probably didn't get as many clips as I wanted to, but they were all super fun, including this guy who I caught who used a battery-powered lights for his white mage staff. Super, super cute! And...
Oh, hail the corn! Corn!
Plus, the convention center had an amazing coffee shop right outside of the main hall, which I'm sure was busy literally the entire time the convention was open, but it was greatly appreciated, and they had really, really good food and good coffee. So then we settled in and got to watch the entire 2-hour keynote. Here's a small clip of my reaction to the trailer. The keynote was an amazing watch. Oh my gosh, so many great announcements, so many good things, and truly was like the quality of life keynote that I think a lot of us were waiting for. There was so much to look forward to, and it just made me feel so hyped for the entire experience. After we got done with the keynote, we walked over to kind of the divided section right by the signing wall, between what I'm dubbing the activity hall and the hall that had the main stage on it. And we went over to the sticker exchange, which was a super cool experience, so long as you don't absolutely hate crowds, because holy hell, this was packed. There were so many people packed like sardines, super tight in, but everyone had so many cute stickers, cards, badge ribbons. Even some people had like fidget toys or like acrylic minis of certain characters. It was amazing. And I definitely have to give a specific thank you to anyone who offered my sweet husband a sticker. He's not really a sticker person. He was just there for the vibes, but it was so nice to see everyone be really kind to him and make him feel included in the activity.
Okay, you want to trade?
Yeah.
Awesome! No, it's like chaotic, but it's like a fun kind of thing. Chaotic!
After the sticker exchange, we ended up walking around a little bit more to see the activity hall and got some pictures at one of the multiple photo op spots. They were really, really cute, and again, had staff that were so happy to help take photos and pose you for the shot. I absolutely adored them. Here's a couple that I got. After this, we ended up grabbing lunch, and then we met up with one of the OG creators, Jesse Cox, which was so much fun. Definitely excited to hear more lore theory about the Evangelion collab. Just excited to see what you come up with. Shortly after that, we ended up going back to our Airbnb and just hanging out with our friends while we watched the piano concert, which was so nice, and I was so happy that they allowed it to be streamed along with the Primals concert. These are such amazing performances, and I really never understood why they didn't allow them to be streamed in the first place, because they are so good, they're so much fun, and I just want everyone to experience them. Obviously, if you can experience it in person, it's amazing, but at least being able to watch a stream is a bonus. So day 2 started off a little bit later than I probably would have liked, but we grabbed lunch with friends before starting at the con at our merch store, which, besides the app literally glitching out and getting booked up, it was also ran very efficiently. But they did sell out of almost like so much merch by the time I got there, including the Yan plushie. All I wanted was the Yan. But I was able to get a couple of other things that I really wanted, and also some things that my friends wanted too, so that was fine. And we also got to see Satan herself, Miss Iron Mouse, while she did her panel with Koji, which is just, so excited to see the queen herself just absolutely kill it. But what was even more hype is that once we got done with our merch purchases, we literally made it just in time to go into the main hall and watch her concert. Oh my gosh, I literally wanted to cry. The room was so hype. Everyone had their pen light sticks out. Her outfit was amazing. Her singing was amazing. Well, I was literally chatting with one of my friends, and we were talking about the fact that we were so ill prepared, and we need to get light sticks, because what on earth are we doing showing up to FanFest without light sticks? Gosh. So definitely need to grab one of those in the future. After the concert, we walked around a little bit more. I probably should have gone and done some of these activities, because a couple of them did seem really fun. The Dancing Green dance floor literally never had a short line, ever. It was full the entire time. I think that seemed to be the big hit for FanFest this year. But we did walk around and look at some of the places. They were all really cute. They had a lot of activities to do. And then we headed over and got to meet up with Zyros. I was so happy to see him in person and talk about our fave items and things and announcements from the keynote. It was so cool. He's an amazing creator and somebody who helps encourage me a lot in my content creation journey. So thanks for meeting up with me and taking the time, and thanks for being awesome. We stepped outside one moment and got to meet the GOAT, Soma. Had such an amazing conversation with him about the lore implications about the Ra and the Zayla being from the fourth and how that's going to affect things, which totally changed how I viewed the trailer. Super excited to hear about that, even as somebody who's not like a Ra in game. You know, I'm a Mikote, but super fun and awesome to chat with him, and it absolutely blew my mind with some of the lore implications. So great to meet you, dude. Thanks again for hanging out. So after we charged our devices and had a little bit of a coffee break, we ended up bunkering down for the Primals concert. Now, I ended up sitting with two friends who packed as sardines into the pit, which is my first experience of a pit of any kind. It was crazy. But a very nice guy next to us who was really tall offered to get this footage of the area, and I snagged a few photos and a little bit of footage from the area, including one particular guy who apparently wanted to let it rip in the pit. So, but you know, probably not the worst thing you can find in a pit. But the Primals concert was fire. The aura was amazing. The music was so good. Jason fucking killed it out there. It was an amazing experience, and I'm glad that I at least got to experience the pit one time. It was so much fun. Everything was amazing. I was screaming the whole time. It was an absolute blast. And honestly, that concludes all of my footage from the trip. It was an amazing fan fest and really a truly good experience. And now, while the rest of this footage is running in the background, I do want to talk about something that's kind of been, in my brain a lot lately. On the line, there was a lot of talk prior to the fan fest about the 14 online community. There was a buzz with drama, controversy, people asking things like, is this the best community? Is this a great community? Are there any good content creators out there? So with all that said, here is my very probably optimistic, overly personal, but my true belief about the 14 community. When you get this many people coming together for one piece of media, you will always have bad actors. It's inevitable, and in a world right now where negativity is super encouraged for engagement and clicks, it seems even harder to avoid the dark spots in the community. But 14 has a good community. It's not a perfect one, but it's a good one with a lot of people who really do care about the game, are nice to you, and just want to have fun. So if you are new to the space, if you're somebody who just got a free trial, I encourage you to just ignore it. Ignore the negativity. Ignore the drama. Ignore the multitude of people telling you that you're playing the game wrong. And just enjoy the game. Play the game how you want. Enjoy the story. Do the fights. Push the glowy buttons out of order. Who cares? At the end of the day, it's a game. And it's meant to be fun. And if you need help or want to join a community, there are hundreds of amazing creators and thousands of players who just want to have fun and enjoy the game and are happy to help you out. Keep looking until you find something or a group of people that click for you. They are out there, I promise. A lot of my closest friends now are people who I've met through the game, who are amazingly kind people that helped me do what I wanted to do in the game. I'm super excited and so thankful for everything that Square Enix has done for this Fan Fest. There was a lot of great improvements from this Fan Fest, and I'm very, very thankful for that. I hope you enjoyed my small coverage of Fan Fest. Thank you for watching, and if you've made it this far, let me know below. What was either your favorite memory from Fan Fest? Doesn't have to be directly while you were in Fan Fest. It could just be your favorite memory from your trip or your favorite thing to come out of the keynote. Otherwise, thanks again for watching. I'll see you around in Eorzea. Take care and have a great day.